Good evening, viewers, and welcome here to Pro League action on Axe 25. This evening, we're bringing you first game of the 2015 First Citizens Cup, and that's the first whistle. Club Sando versus St. Anne's Rangers. Club Sando donning their yellow and black kits, yellow and black tops with the black and yellow striped shorts, yellow socks, whereas St. Anne's Rangers are in their all white attire with the blue trim. This is the first time we're coming at you from the Mahaika Oval here in Point Fortin, a mecca for football for a very long time. Best. Sando's first time any action in the First Citizens Cup, as Tiba McKnight is being met here by Miguel Romeo. It's going to be an early opportunity for Sando as he's looking forward. A shot coming in here over a bar, but early aggression here by Club Sando, and that play on that occasion. Frederick not again in the start today. Where players like Neves, Woodley, McKnight, Modest. It's Rivers at a short throw there. Here's Neves. Two men on him. He's making a turn. He's going down forward. Left-footed player looking for left-footed ball across. It's a nice little ball and almost getting it through there. And the pressure on being applied early from Club Sando. This young St. Anne's Rangers outfit being coached by Angus Eve this season. This is a very nice ball. A good find of Kevin Piper there. Piper coming inside. You see the dryness of the surface with a pass, attempted pass there, but coming off Rivers. So a nice little run, eventually leading to a corner in favor. W connection. This cross comes inside. It's headed down by Captain Anthony Paris, trying to get there as Modest. Does. He has Neves with him. Neves left for the ball upfield, looking for Woodley. Woodley, can he get in front of his man? He's doing a good job. He has Modest helping him. Woodley still trying to do a bit too much as Miguel stops him in his tracks there. Should have gone in the direction of Modest. This is a very nice ball upfield. Chasing after this one was Simon, but knocked out of touch there out for a throw. Good work on that occasion by Jared London. It's a strong throw into the sun, but it'll be held on by goalkeeper Henry. Henry falling into there for the regular goalkeeper Alexi. Not too sure as to why Alexi is on the bench there. Kevin Ellery, a former Presentation College goalkeeper. It's Neves. Miguel Romeo in the middle of that one. Romeo seems to be all over today as he's donning the captain's armband. Here's Tiba McKnight. Dynamic player, 4.4. So Club Sando. Wide here to Modest, but an offside flag being raised by the referee's assistant. So that's the first offside of the game, and we know of Modest's countless offsides, something that he's sadly been known for, being found in an offside position and 4 or 5 times a game at least. So in center field with some power. Headed the other way as Woodsy. Looking for a shot there, but it's going to be tall Woodley inside. Also is Devon Drayton. This one swung inside nicely. Is it? It's going to be over bar, out of touch. This one sent upfield. Should have been a foul there according to head coach of St. Anne's Rangers. So not a very good pass, and it's one back there by Paris in a good place at the right time. There's Rivers looking upfield, looking for Woodley. He's actually going short to Paris instead. Here's McKnight. Short here with Neves. Neves with a powerful ball upfield. Nice little ball to Modest. He has Woodley in the middle. Modest, can he get there? Some good body being applied, and that will be a through. Good work there by Richard Williams. This one center field. Well done here by Rivers. Rivers still pushing upfield. He's getting it back to Modest. Modest, what will he do? He's going short and knees. Goes back to Modest, looking across the field there. A bit too strong if he was looking in the direction of T-Buck McKnight. Richard Williams now. Strong here there by Neves in the direction of Humphrey. Humphrey not being able to control, however, and it's back with Williams. See, he's looking upfield here. Simon. It's back with Neves now. So far, the bit of the exchange is probably going the way of Club Sando, but it's very early going yet. A good pass there, and Gould. So Neil. This one would have been a clear offside there. Sparrows looking for the man wide here. As Richard Williams making a nice little run. He has Rivers on him. He's actually making a nifty little pass. This could be interesting, but he probably took a bit too long there to make a move. As Paris with the outstretched legs on that occasion, showing his athleticism, his flexibility as well, and eventually into the arms of Henry and goal. Oh, it's a Humphreys. It was once a rival of his, Humphrey, a former Naprima College player. Here's Rivers. Rivers taking a bit of time to make up his mind there, but not a very good pass in the end. This one bouncing all the way back out, but now for throw-in favor of Rivers and Sando. It's back with the stop at Drayton. Wide now to Cornel Thomas. This one is a bit strong. It will be left to go out of touch there by Williams. Drayton on the head there. Neves getting a bit of body there from Miguel. Neves known as a powerhouse. Very powerfully built player. That's a handball there. Actually a foul being called before the handball. A bit of banter between Neves and Romero. Rivers upfield looking for Modest there, but that's broken up by Williams. Pushing forward now with St. Anne's. Here's Piper moving forward. He has Williams wide. He's actually trying to go in the center. Poor defensive work there on that occasion, but Drayton making up for it, and eventually Henry holding on it in the back. Spoke about the youth of the St. Anne's Rangers team. For the past 3 seasons, and this one being the 4th, they have been the youngest team running in the Pro League, and quite certain that'll be the case once more. Club Sando, a team with a good mix of youth and experience. Seen a lot of experience on the field today, however, in the form of McKnight, Neves, Modest, Drayton, Rivers. This one sent a feed by London, but it's way too strong. As goalkeeper Berkeley will be controlling it. This one's end of field. Opportunity now for St. Anne's Rangers to push forward. Humphrey defending here. There's a shot coming in, held on to there by Kelvin Henry, Shaquille's brother. But a burst of speed and a nice little opportunity there from Cornwall, but unfortunately for him, it was directed straight at goalkeeper Henry. Here's Paris, short to Neves. Neves with Modest with a man on him in the form of Richard Williams. Good defensive work there, both men closing out and winning the ball back for their team. Here's Freitas, and being able to connect there with Simon. Despite being probably one of the tallest players on the field for St. Anne's Rangers, he's also the youngest player, Simon, at the age of 18. So quite a few 18, 19-year-olds last season for St. Anne's Rangers, as he's not being able to stay in front of that one. Like what I'm seeing so far from the Rangers, is a foul is being called here, and Neves going with the pegs in the air. Neves trying to move up. Here's Woodley. Neves and Romeo connecting there, colliding there, sorry, and Neves losing his boot in the process. Not sure if he's interested in lacing it back up. He just slid it back on as if it was a slip-on. Here's Thomas. Left-footed ball across here, looking for Modest. Modest, can he control? He isn't able to do so at first, but he's looking to regain it here. 4 o'clock start, resulting in some pretty hot conditions to start this football match. You see the type of perspiration already dripping off these players' bodies. As we're just past the halfway point in the first half. Humphrey short. Woodley trying to get it back to him, but will he be able to get there in time? Humphrey. It's knocked out of touch there by O'Neill. So a throw now in favor of the men of Club Sando. Going Summers with a throw here. So head down. Paris taking to win that one. Humphrey, right-footed player, looking for the left-footed shot. They're not connecting. Here's Rivers with a volley. Oh, not directed as he would have hoped, but that could have been a good opportunity there for Sando to open their account. As the stance is a goal kick now for St. Anne's. Rivers on the head there. There's Modest. Controlled now by Neves. Neves looking at Rivers. Rivers back with Modest. Oh, this is a nice opportunity building here for Sando as Rivers running down the line, but he's met by a defender in the face of Philip. Not a very good ball there from a goalkeeper. A lot of football being played here on this near side and this left side for Club Sando, as Paris being caught in a daze. They're losing that one. Still fighting for it is Paris. Here's Romero. Oh, this is nice. Here's Freitas. Freitas with opportunity, and it's going to be, oh, very well saved. Thought for a second it went through the gates of Henry, but He was able to close it in time, locking it down and saving that one. Could have easily been 1-0 as Freitas trying to get it through his legs, but good work on that occasion by Henry with the kick save, almost with the end a tie, using any part of your body. A mark of a good goalkeeper to save that one. It's Cornel Thomas. Thomas with a nicely weighted ball inside as it's headed. No communication there. I think Modest wanted to go for the scissors kick. Woodley didn't know who was behind him and what he was doing, as there's a clear foul there from Neves. Much bigger, stronger player than Piper. Here's Williams. I spoke of 3 goalkeepers for Club Sando being 2 sport athletes, at least 2 sports that I know of. Coming from Uruguay, I wouldn't be surprised if Alexi Julian played at least 8. Those country boys play a lot of sports, but this is a ground, the Mahaika Oval, that's so many 2 sport athletes played football here, but many of the popular athletes from Point Fortin went on to make national teams, national football and cricket teams, even basketball. Even in athletics, we see many top athletes coming out of Point Fortin. Whether it be in school, club, or zonal sporting disciplines, they've all seen many 2 sport, 3 sport, multiple sport athletes coming out of Point Fortin. It's London trying to break that one up when he manages to get it back to St. Anne's. Poor communication there between Piper and McLean. Piper thought McLean would have made a run, but McLean stayed there waiting for the ball back. Here's Rivers moving outfield, short at Woodley. Woodley back with Neves. Good defensive pressure there. Good pressure being applied on that occasion. Not letting them get a chance to settle. Still seeing the pressure being applied. Henry wide at Drayton. Now, Coach Angus Eve telling his team to relax a bit. St. Anne's Rangers coach. Here's Romeo. McLean trying to get that one inside, but coming off the face there of London, it'll be out of touch for a corner kick. Head coach Treat speaking to his players, and his players very responsive. Speaking from a position of wisdom in the game of very long time in Street. It's Freitas. Back with Williams. Williams short here now on trying to do a bit too much there, and nothing going for Piper. Break there. This is with Rivers. Here's McKnight. Short to Humphrey there, but not very well directed, as is with Williams. Timo McKnight still hustling here. Here's London. Oh, this could be interesting. This could be very interesting, as Henry there leaping and holding on to that one. That's where the extra length comes in. Something Alexi Julian doesn't possess. No knock on Julian. He's a fine goalkeeper in his own right. Moving off field is Rivers. Rivers met there by Romeo. Here's Humphrey. He looks to have switched sides with Modest. Looking in the middle there. Oh, this could be interesting, as it's not a very good clearance, but it easily held onto there by the goalkeeper at the end.
connection. We also have a Japs penalty shootout coming up.
So whistle here. That's a foul called on Jelani Peters, so it's a free kick. Already Neves is standing there. Humphrey may be going to the spot as well. Doesn't seem he'll be going the power route right now. Cornel Summers there as well. Here's Neves. They're getting inside the Drayton, and it's held on to a very good piece of work there by Neves and finding Drayton, but Drayton not being able to put the final boot on it. I think that may have been just a little bit of better opportunity than what we saw earlier. Still with Club Sando, however, looking for a ball inside there and broken up still. Here's Paris taking his shot from some distance, and in the way of that one is Shaquille Phillip. So a lot developing here now for Sando after that water break. You know, in cricket, when you take a water break, they say a lot of things happen. Let's see if it's going to be in football. Left-footed ball. This one is high. It's looping. It's going to be out of the reach of the leaping Woodley, the tallest player on the field for Sando, and out of touch for a goal kick. Some 5 minutes left in regulation. Shot from behind there by Drayton. Romeo on the free kick. Since Sophie. It's McKnight trying to clear it a bit there, but just manages to send it up in the air. Here's Woodley trying to control, going in, following a play in the process as it's back with the men from St. Anne's. Humphrey. Still seeing some Club Sando supporters coming in as well, as the bleachers near the entrance starting to get a little bit more populated. Of course, was point forward in Civic FC versus W Connection. Actually ended up going to kicks on the penalty spot. I say very first game since point forward and Civic FC re-entered the Pro League as we know it today. There's Miguel breaking that one up. Left-footed shot. Oh! Skimming past the upright, but a nice little shot there. I'm not sure if Henry would have had that all the way covered there. I think he saw it a bit late as well. As Simon seeing a bit of an opening there. There's Miguel looking wide, but Humphrey is going to be watching this go out of touch for a throw. Keeper and a foul. Not sure what exactly the incoming players arguing there with the referee. Clearly infringed goalkeeper Henry. That again was Simon. Henry looking really good in this. My first time seeing him in action for Club Sando. Son booted upfield, headed up there by Drayton. Here's London trying to move this one the other way as it's going to be out of touch for a throw. Looking at referee Cecile Hines. Not expecting more than a minute of additional time. Man moving inside there is Freitas. Here's London. Pass here to Woodley. Cornel Thomas with Neves. Just knocking it around now as he's looking to get it upfield. Here's Paris. Modest, can he get there in time? Referee signaling 2 minutes of additional time and asking the question is the attacking players, asking the question of the referee. The attacking players from Club Sando. Rivers on the corner here. A whistle on the inside. Drayton causing a bit of mischief. Rivers, this one sent inside nicely. That's headed up there by Woodley. Still staying in the area. And a foul, a whistle on Timo McKnight there. And that there's a final whistle of the first half. A first half where we saw no goals for either team. Good fight from both teams, however. It will be providing some much welcome entertainment for the second half of this one. So do stay tuned, viewers, for second half action here on Axe Television Network. Welcome back, viewers, for the start of the second half in this matchup. Still a 0-0 affair between these two teams, Club Sando and St. Anne's Rangers. Possibly you could say they were equally matched in the first half. Club Sando, their first crack at the First Citizens Cup as members of the Pro League. St. Anne's Rangers have been here before. This, of course, been a quarter-final matchup. Winner goes through. If we are goalless at the end of 90, we'll go straight to kicks on the penalty spot. Here's Miguel Romeo. Back with Richard Williams. Start the second half. Quite certain both teams will like to make the impact early on in the second half, setting the pace for the remainder of this game. Here's Williams. They played a lot of football on the right side, the St. Anne's Rangers, in the first half. Let's see if that'll continue in the second. As Paris looking upfield here. Timo McKnight, he hasn't been very active in this one. You can tell by how clean he is. This is a shot coming goal, actually. Oh, Woodley. Goalkeeper Berkeley not being able to get onto that one. And Woodley running down to the corner. Club Sando. Before a minute could have gone in the second half, putting it over the head of goalkeeper Berkeley. A breakdown in the defense there. And Woodley opening the scoring for his team. Miscommunication for the St. Anne's Rangers defense. Both of these teams would like to make their presence felt early in this second half. Club Sando does just that. And let's see how this young St. Anne's Rangers team responds. Possibly, no, it's not. McKnight moving upfield now. Here's Modest. This could be an opportunity as Modest has some time and space to work with. He's looking for a cross immediately, but good defense there. Using his length to his advantage. Using his length to his advantage there was Jelani Peter, sorry. Woodley's still on my mind. Throw here now from Rivers as Woodley, the goal scorer there, falling in the area, no foul. Oh, nice little ball here from Romeo as it's a bit overweighted as Drayton getting in the way of that one. As you see the dust raising again to show you how dry this Mahaika Oval field is. Usually at this time of the year, the rains will be coming pretty often. Not this season, however, not this football and rainy season. It's been really dry as that's a foul there. Whistle call on Piper. Humphrey had been able to control there initially, but Rivers is right there, meeting and losing it to Romeo. Here's Drayton, trying to knock it off there to London, as London trying to be cheeky and get it over the head of Freitas, but it's out of touch. Actually, before it went out of touch, seemed as if no, it's, yeah, inadvertent handle the ball there. London. Here's Neves. Sent back there and controlled by Cornel Thomas. Right in front of us now is Modest. Neves. Looking back to Modest. Modest controlling. He has Woodley in the middle and his Neves there to help. Met by two defenders now is Neves, and he's making the turn. Staying in control for the moment is Club Sando. As tackle from behind there was Paris, and no whistle called by the referee. There's Piper not being able to control initially, but getting it upfield there. So it's Simon colliding with the referee's assistant. Rashid Simon, the youngest player on the field today. Not a very young player on the bench for Club Sando. That's Ahmed Gilhari, Samuel Lillis. He was the youngest player on the St. Anne's Rangers team last season. Still a member of the team, but not available. Not dressed this afternoon. Here's Berkeley. Not a very good clearance here. Went back to Neves, but staying with it is Phillip. Berkeley has a do-over now. And this time, or even a worse pass as Modest not being able to control on that one. That one back-headed there. There's Drayton. Call for the infringement there on Freitas. There's McLean. Short with Cornwall there. Trying to cut inside. Decent little run here from Rashid. Oh, and he evaded that tackle smartly, and it's out of touch for a corner. I think he premeditated the sliding tackle there from Drayton. It's almost as though he leaped before Drayton even went down for the slide, and it's going to be a corner now. One sent inside. It's going to be controlled there by McKnight, who sends it upfield. A lone man in yellow upfield. Modest not being able to control or head on that one. Strong tackle coming in there. And McKnight down in pain, holding his knee. He collided with Miguel Romeo, and Romeo didn't even flinch. A bit hobbled is McKnight. Let's see if he's going to be okay to walk it off. He's still a bit of a grimace on the face, so he's a warrior as McKnight, so he should be more than comfortable to carry on in this one. As London trying to clear that one, not being able to clear there. Still with it is St. Anne's trying to equalize. McKnight has Humphrey calling fade on the left. Gives it off to him and moving upfield now slowly. Swinging it wide now to Modest. Will he be able to get there? No, he's not. Headed back there by Thomas. There's Paris. Nice little ball upfield here. Opportunity for Woodley again. He's trying to get in front of his man, but good defensive work there. Knocking it out of touch for another corner, Shaquille Phillip. Rivers, another left-footed player, left-footed ball inside, swung inside Nessie, goes up for the head. No, it's not. It's up with the hands of Stefan Berkeley, holding on to that one. Freitas. There's McKnight. McKnight now trying to move upfield. Showtime. Woodley there with some nice bit of footwork, but not being able to put the pass on there. Some 66 minutes of football being played thus far. Anyone's game. You have a game of football in our hands. Yes, it's a 1-all affair. And this could be an opportunity for Simon once more. Could this be a 2-1? Could it be 2-1? Could it be? Oh, very good save there. Henry again coming with the big save, losing his cap in the process. But more importantly, keeping the scoreline as it is for his team. Simon again, he's looking a dynamic player. And the encouraging thing for his team, for his coaching staff, he's the youngest player on the team and has been making the biggest impact with it. Oh, could have been a good pass there, but a bit overweighted in the direction of Cornwall. Richard Simon just turning 18 some 9 days ago. Thibaut McKnight looking here to Modest, who has a lot of time on his hands. He's getting a ball inside, and good defensive work there by Peters. Sticking the left foot out, knocking it out of touch there for a corner. The Club Sando chance a bit muffled at the moment, as we're seeing Club Sando be making their first substitution of the game shortly. The number 26, Shaquille Holder, will be coming on. Here's Neves on the corner, left-footed ball inside, looking up for the head, and it's going to be coming off the crossbar, looking still there, and Modest, almost as if he was floating in midair. Had some serious hang time on that one, but not being able to put any kind of power on that head, held on to there by goalkeeper Berkeley. So an opportunity there for Club Sando. Here's Neves. Free kick in a pretty decent position to create something here for the St. Anne's Rangers. Standing over it is Captain Miguel Romeo. We also see, actually Romeo is okay, Romeo is standing there now. He's going to move away. Freitas also there. Romeo short of Freitas. Freitas actually taking a shot, looking to go low there, but nothing going as it's out of touch for a goal kick. Rivers. Here's that player again, Simon. So he finishes the first half strong and been really strong all second half. Here's Holder now, trying to move upfield, but good defensive work again from St. Anne's Rangers. Not giving their opposing numbers any breathing room. Seems as if Jared London has picked up a niggle or probably a bit of a cramp, as he's down and going to be attended to. Now we see Amr Gilhari already up. He played stopper last game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the score is still 1-1 in this big one. First quarterfinal of the First Citizens Cup 2015. Club Sando versus St. Anne's the Rangers. Remember, coming up in Game 2 at 6:30 p.m. we'll have a direct TV W connection taking on Point Fortin Civic FC. The Citizens Cup action continues tomorrow with another doubleheader at the Hazley Corporate Stadium. So, tomorrow night, you'll know the semi-final lineup
Free kick here.
for the First Citizens Cup.
It's Peters. Peters advancing upfield. Shaquille Henry there, not going to be able to corral that. One will be out of touch for a corner kick. McLean, the man, taking this free kick here. One good thing for the men from St. Anne's, they have a lot of lanky players, a lot of players young, long, and athletic, as this one will be out of touch, so it's going to be a goal kick. Not using their long players to their advantage. On that occasion, some 14 minutes left in regulation. Remember, if it remains a stalemate at the end of 90, we're going straight to kicks from the penalty spot. That's where we'll see the test of goalkeeper Henry here. He's made some pretty decent saves so far in this one. Holder. Here's Drayton. Holder. That's what difference can the substitute make? Nothing going on that occasion. Is going to be out of touch for a goal kick. Richard Williams went by his opposite number there. It's Showtime. They're going to get a ball inside, is it? No, it's actually going wide now to Humphrey. He's controlling. Here's Simon. Trying to make it turn. He's actually going back now to Miguel. Back with Simon. He has a lot of space. He's going upfield now. He's not being able to get the direction he wanted on that pass, however. Trying to get it there to the substitute, Hutchinson. Here's Hutchinson now. Left for the ball inside by Hutchinson, and it's going to be Cornel Thomas trying to get in control of that one. He has a man right on him, and it'll be out of touch now for a goal kick. Here's Hutchinson again, call for the handle ball. Club Sando now being told to push forward by their coach. Well, Angus Eve, the coach of St. Anne's Rangers, are telling his men in white to keep it tight. It's Neves. They're going to take a shot here. No, he's not. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. What an opportunity and a goal. Showtime. Goal number 2. What a find from Kevin Neves. And a delicately placed right foot in the back of the net. No answer for that on us, Berkeley. And Showtime. Well on a conversion. Neves, a very, very good left-footed find. And with some 10 minutes left in this one, the Club Sando supporters are sensing a victory. Doubling up is Club Sando. Doubling up is Showtime. Some 10 minutes left in this one. A lot of credit has to be given to Neves for that pass. That was a beautiful ball. And Woodley in no rush to get back. He just had to get a boot onto it. It helps when your frame is around 6'2", 6'3". Using his length, there's advantage there. Now you'll see the type of attack men from St. Anne's attempts to build here. Miguel called for the handle ball there. It's been a good game of football. All the goals coming in the second half. Club Sando scoring in the 46th. Equalizing not too long after was St. Anne's Rangers, and now Woodley doubling up. There's McKnight now. Trying to move up, and it's going to be he trying to cross it. It'll be out of touch there for a goal kick. Here's Holder, a substitute. Here's Humphrey wide asking for it. Akeem Humphrey. He's looking to move upfield a bit as Holder's making a nice little run. Humphrey met by taller players. He's a very short player himself, and he's evading them all there. With still running and being pushed from behind. No foul. No foul, says referee Cecile Hines. Club Sando supporters in the back of Berkeley there. Club Sando in their first game of the Pro League against Northeast Stars. Players look a bit winded at times. Here's Holder now, trying to move upfield. But he's going to be losing that one as it's out of touch now for a throw. Angus Eve a bit quiet at the moment. Well, Anthony Street still quite talkative. Drayton knocking this one out of touch there. Here's Hutchinson with Rivers on him, cutting inside. Hutchinson trying to move forward. And being infringed on the back there by Rivers, so it'll be a free kick in favor of Anton Hutchinson and St. Anne's Rangers. Richard Williams standing over this one, also met there by his captain, Miguel Romeo, and it's going to be left for Williams. Let's see if the men from St. Anne's can use their length to their advantage here. As all the Club Sando players are defending on this occasion. A two-man wall. The remaining 9 in the area. This one sent inside. It's going to be headed up there by Paris. Any man's ball is keeper not holding on and holding on eventually as he's infringed in the process. It slipped out the hands there of goalkeeper Henry. I spoke that Henry with a goal kick here. It's actually a free kick. Rivers. That one almost hitting the light there as it went out of the Micah Oval. From a rough count, it's about the 8th one to go out of the oval. Just the second to go out on that side, however. As the referee's assistant signaling 3 minutes of additional time. So 3 minutes of additional time for St. Anne's Rangers to pull one back here, or their hopes of advancing in the First Citizens Cup in 2015 will be dashed. A foul there. Bit of surprise to Romeo, but actually now he's no longer surprised. It's with his team. Thought for a second there that O'Neill was called for the foul. Here's the number 29, Jamil Antoine. Antoine with Rivers on him. Met there by Holder, and it's going to be a foul according to the referee's assistant on the far side. And Rivers not wanting to give the ball away. As you have 2 minutes and 30 seconds of additional time to be played. Referee Cecile Hines getting in the middle of that one. As Romeo will be the one taking this free kick. This could be a final opportunity. Final real opportunity possibly for the men from St. Anne's. Again, all 11 Club Sando players defending here. 9 in the area, a 2-man wall. Can Miguel help his team to equalize here? This is a nice little ball inside as it's headed away by Cornel Thomas. In chase here is McLean. Cornel Thomas with some pressure here and resulting in, oh, that's a rough collision there for McLean. Cornel Thomas came barreling in. Just over a minute left in additional time as Miguel sends this one inside. It's headed on there, but it's going to be going in the direction. Actually, now out of play for a throw. Quickly taken as a foul throw according to the referee. No, it's not. There's Freitas. Wide now to Williams. Williams left-footed ball inside. Let's see if anything can happen here. As Freitas looking to go for the head, but Drayton breaking that one up. And it's cleared up field by Humphrey. What is Humphrey doing? Is he going to give Woodley his third? It looks as if Woodley's going to get an easy third as Miguel not being able to stop that one. And that's a hat-trick for Woodley, the easiest third he's ever gotten. What was Berkeley doing there? I think part of the blame may have to fall there on McLean. But Berkeley at the end. And it looks like there's going to be another card here. Why is Henry out of his goal? And I understand you're supporting your player for getting his hat-trick. But Showtime may be getting a card here for this one, is it? Referee Cecile Hines. And that is the yellow card. Only there call for excessive celebration. And that is the red. Second yellow for Woodley. And he's been red carded as a result. I think that what many will consider in total indiscipline on the part of Woodley. I understand you want to celebrate your hat-trick. I understand you want to celebrate excessively, but sometimes it's a bit too much, and as a result, now he's been red carded. A bit of confusion as to what's going on now. Referee Cecile Hines, apparently. I think there's a bit of confusion here. Unless my eyes are deceiving me and I should have my license taken away. I know the difference between red and yellow. I saw a red card come out. I thought that was a second yellow from referee Cecile Hines, but now there's a bit of confusion there. And at the end of this one, despite whatever confusion it had at the end of it all, St. Anne's Rangers 1, Club Sando 3, coming away victors and moving on to the semi-finals of the 2015 FCB Cup. Club Sando, all thanks to the work of Showtime, Kevin Woodley, with his hat-trick in this one. So viewers, thank you for staying with us, and you stay tuned for the second future football action here on Axe Television, as we leave you with the news here from the Mahaika Oval that Club Sando have advanced to the second round, the semi-finals of the FCB Cup, defeating St. Anne's Rangers 3-1. Thank you and good night.